in the group are all going to be going on a trip sometime soon. Right? I'm right, aren't I? If that's the case, then I want you to take me with you. You will, right? It's obvious that you would, right?
But Yasmin, don't you remember? You went and gambled all your money away at a casino recently and lost all of it. If you still somehow have the means to afford going on the trip, I won't prohibit you from coming, but...
Don't worry about it. It'll be fun, probably.
Probably? Hey, are you sure you can get all your funds in check for the trip? If you can't, then I'm sorry, but I can't really invite you to come along when you have no money.
Shut up, will you? I told you to take me with you, so shut up and obey me. Who said you could talk back to me, huh?
Like I said, it's fine if you'll be able to pay for yourself, but otherwise...
Who cares about whether or not I'm able to pay for myself? I said I want to go on the trip, so you better take me with you. If you're going on a trip with the other moms in our group but not me, that means you have something against me, right? So if you don't want me to think that, you can't turn me down, right?
I wouldn't normally turn you down, but if you can't pay for your own travel expenses, now that's a whole different story. I shouldn't have to state the obvious, but traveling doesn't come for free. It usually costs a decent sum of money. Now, if you're able to pay for yourself, I'm totally fine with taking you along. I won't say anything against you.
God, it's all about money with you. Shut up about it. The world doesn't revolve around money. You just keep going on and on about petty little things. It's almost like you're my sister-in-law or something, even though we're totally not related in the slightest.
Huh? No, money is really important when it comes to going on trips and stuff. So I think it's totally reasonable for me to be this way right now.
I've been telling you I'm fine. It'll work out. And yet you're being annoyingly persistent. Who do you think you are?
I do feel bad for being this way, but I need to put my foot down where it's important. And I'm simply worried is all. That's why I'm saying all this. And you did say you'll be fine, but on what basis? At the very least, could you say with absolute certainty that you can prepare the funds needed to pay for your own travel expenses? If you do, I'll feel a little better about the whole idea.
Geez, fine. I get it. As long as I can prepare them, it should be fine, right? You shouldn't be able to complain anymore. There. That should settle things. Now you'll be taking me along, right?
I'm sorry, I really don't know. I still don't feel comfortable with the whole idea. So could I ask you to refrain from coming for now? There's always a next time. It feels like you're kind of trying to make the impossible possible. Let's go on a trip in the future when you have more wiggle room in your bank, okay?
Excuse me? You have absolutely no right to be turning me down. You said so yourself, didn't you? If I could promise you that I could prepare the funds to pay for my own travel expenses, you'd take me.
It's true that I did say that, but the way you've been talking, I get the feeling you absolutely will not be coming prepared. And if we find out there's a problem once we get to our destination, it'll spell out trouble for the rest of us.
I see. Fine. Do whatever you want. I mean, you're the kind of person who just refuses to listen to what others tell you, right? People like you deserve to rot in hell.
Wow, hold on. Is this really worth saying something that horrible to me?
I was totally raring to go over here, but now that's all gone. What a downer. Well, that's fine. I'm sure if I had to go on a trip with you of all people, I'd be super bored anyway. That, of course, goes for everyone else in the group, too. Go and have fun on your trip as fellow gloomy nobodies who are no better than NPCs.
Hey, being rude to me is one thing, but that's rude to the other moms, you know.
What's the problem? I thought I'd do you all a favor and liven up the place. But you went and trampled on that goodwill of mine, turning me down. A few petty, mean words are the least of what you all deserve.
Come on, please get a hold of yourself. You're not a child anymore, so you really shouldn't be acting like that.
As if you could push me away that easily. I was fully prepared to come. here I am at the Miami International Airport without a single penny in my pocket, lying in wait, prepared to ambush you the first chance I get. And of course, since I'm completely broke, I'm going to have you pay for all my travel expenses, so you better prepare your wallet.
Sorry, we'll actually be departing for our trip at the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport instead.
Excuse me? Say what?
I'm not really sure what you're doing at MIA, but I presume you've decided to go on a trip yourself. I don't know where you'll be going, but I hope you have fun on your trip as well.
Wait, are you serious? So that means you're at FLL right now? What's the meaning of this? In South Florida, isn't it obvious that you should be departing for any vacation trips through MIA?
Says who? There's no law stating that absolutely needs to be the case. Anyway, we'll be boarding on our flight at FLL, and we'll be heading to our destination shortly after. I don't know where you got the idea that we'd be over in Miami, but it seems like we're going to two totally different places. So I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Hey, just hold on a minute there. I thought you guys were going to be using this airport instead, not FLL. I didn't hear anything about you guys going to FLL.
Why did you think we would be departing from there in the first place? I'm curious. I don't think I've ever talked to you about our destination, nor where we'd be departing from.
Maybe not you personally, but Miri said so herself. That if you all were to go on a trip, you'd be considering departing from MIA.
Oh my. Did she now? That's funny. Either way, that doesn't change the fact that we've decided to use FLL instead, and we'll be departing from here. But don't worry, since we'll be going to two different destinations anyway.
Don't screw with me! How exactly am I supposed to get back home now?
Excuse me? What are you talking about? You got yourself there, so surely you're able to go back on your own as well.
I only brought enough money to pay for my way here. Didn't I tell you before? I don't have a single penny in my wallet right now. I wasn't kidding when I said that.
Wait, just hold on a minute. So you mean to tell me that you were expecting me to pay for everything on your behalf and that you didn't bring any money, even as a backup plan?
That's right. And I thought you were going to depart from MIA. So I was lying in wait to ambush you all. But who would have thought you'd be going to FLL instead? You ruined my plans. Look, it's not too late. Come over here right now. It's not that far.
No, seriously, what are you even saying? Knowing that you're going to force them to pay for everything on your behalf, who the hell would actually listen to you and go over there? Also, even if I wanted to, we've already boarded the plane. So it's not possible for me to. Not that I care, since I had absolutely no intentions of doing so in the first place.
Excuse me? Hey! Who the hell said you were allowed to board that plane? I'm going to be in trouble now. Get off that plane right now and come over here right now.
Wow, don't say such reckless things. You're asking me to parachute down from 30,000 feet in the air? Because we've already taken off.
Huh? Why? I told you I was at MIA, not FLL. Yet you went and boarded a plane anyway? Without me?
I mean, this has always been our plan, and I didn't want to run late to our trip. We made a few time-sensitive reservations. Also, you decided on your own that you'd be joining us without saying anything. Last time we spoke, it sounded like you had no intention of coming along anymore, so we weren't prepared.
You think that's a good excuse? As the coordinator of the trip, isn't it your job to plan for the unexpected? You should have made preparations for me anyway in case I did wind up coming in the end. God, you're useless.
Even if I did prepare, the fact you thought we were departing from MIA itself was unforeseen.
That's because you didn't make that clear. At the very least, you should have said the right airport.
Why? You're the one who said you weren't coming.
Of course I was pretending that I didn't want to go. I was bluffing. Isn't that obvious? Or were you just too dense to realize it?
How was I supposed to know without you telling me?
Who wouldn't want to go?
On my dollar?
Huh. Yeah, I didn't bring any money, so that would have happened.
I see. It's a shame that your diabolical plan didn't come to fruition then, huh? Still, what are you planning to do now? You said you don't have any money to go back home with.
Isn't it obvious? I'll be waiting here until you get back. Even if I wanted to go home, I don't have the means to. So until you pay in my place, I won't be moving from this spot.
Ah, I see. So I see you're planning on staying there forever then.
Excuse me?
Why are you acting surprised? I mean, we've already taken off, and I'm currently in the air right now as we speak. After this, we'll be heading to our destination. And then even on our trip back home, we have no reason to go to MIA. So think about it. Isn't it only reasonable to assume you'll be waiting forever? It's not like I'm going to go there just for you. And there's nothing in it for me either.
Say what? You better come and get me. I told you I don't have any money. At this rate, I won't be able to go home at all.
Yeah, that's why I asked about what you're planning to do. I was just curious considering the situation. But then again, this is you we're talking about. There's no way you did something like this without thinking it through at all. I mean, you make fun of me on a regular basis for all kinds of things, so obviously you're much smarter than me. I'm sure you'll manage to scrape up the money one way or another. And go on a trip or something since you're at the airport anyway. Anyway, we have a long flight ahead of us, so I think I want to get some shut-eye. Especially since I want to be raring to go once we get to our destination.
Hey, just hold on there.
Is something the matter?
You're saying all this while completely understanding the situation I'm in, aren't you? My hands are tied here.
No, I don't think that's the case at all. You need to believe in yourself a little more. This is you we're talking about. I'm sure you can pull through in any kind of situation, even in these sorts of circumstances. I mean, you're the type of person who thought you could get away with going on a trip without any money while forcing someone else to pay for all your travel expenses. I'm sure you'll think of something that I couldn't possibly come up with myself in a million years. I have high expectations for you.
By any chance, are you salty about the fact I was trying to make you pay all my travel expenses on my behalf?
Nope. What would give you that idea?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. But it's okay. I was totally planning on paying you back for every cent you would have spent on me once we got home. It doesn't matter how much. I didn't intend to just run off without paying you back.
Aww. But there was just no way I wouldn't believe you.
Really?
I mean, since this is you we're talking about. After I paid for everything, you would have disappeared if I took my eyes off of you for 1 second. You're just that kind of human being. And I know that very well. So don't worry. None of us were planning on paying on your behalf at all in the first place, so you wouldn't have had anything to return to us.
Didn't you say you believed me? You sound like you're contradicting your own statement.
Yep, I still stand by my word. What I meant is that I believed that you were the kind of person to do something that absurd. I'm so glad I never once told you which airport we were departing from. This would have been an even bigger pain to deal with in the end.
You're so awful! You're the devil! A witch! You're heartless! All I wanted to do was have fun with you and the other moms in our group!
Why? Shouldn't the other moms and I be free to go and have fun on our trip as fellow gloomy nobodies who are no better than NPCs?
Huh?
Don't you remember? Those were your words to me after you decided to back down from trying to go on the trip, supposedly. You clearly seemed to think you were better than us. So you mean to tell me that you had actually wanted to come and have fun with us on our trip too? Even though we're just a bunch of NPCs to you. I'm sure you can lie much better than that. Just so you know, what's happening right now are all the consequences of your own actions. You sowed these seeds yourself, and now you're reaping what you've sown. And you have no one else to blame but yourself. If you would have at least been nicer, maybe things would have been different.
Why would you say such a thing? I can't go home as things are right now. Do you mean to tell me that you don't feel sorry for me at all? Not even a little bit?
Nope, not even a little. I mean, think about it. In another timeline, we might have been departing from MIA after all, with you there waiting in ambush. and you would have been pestering me for money. When I think about how things could have turned out, and how we avoided that fate simply by going to a different airport, all I can do is thank my luck and not feel sorry for you in the least.
Don't be so cold to me! Do you understand my situation? I want to go home! Okay, fine. I don't care about going on the trip anymore. You guys can go and have fun or whatever. But could you at least let me borrow just enough money for a ride home?
Oh, but don't you remember? I'm 30,000 feet up in the air right now. That's impossible. Although, even if I physically could, I wouldn't do that anyway. I had no intentions of doing so.
Hey, don't be so cruel! Come on, I'm in trouble here! Don't you realize that?
What do you mean? You decided on your own that you wanted to try tagging along without even telling us. I don't think I have an obligation to help you. Aw, what a shame that you didn't get to use me as your personal piggy bank.
Please, lend me some money, will you? At this rate, I won't be able to go back home. Please, I acknowledge that I was completely in the wrong here.
Oh, don't worry about that. I wasn't really seeking an apology from you at all in the first place, so that sort of stuff means nothing to me.
So that means you'll forgive me?
Sure. Doesn't mean I'll lend you any money, though.
Why not? It's uncomfortable being at the airport for so long. It's busy and noisy and way too bright. I can't stay here any longer than I have to. In exchange for me not going on that trip and leaving you all alone, at least pay for my ride home. That way you can enjoy your fun trip in peace, right? You can forget about me. Just let me go home. There, I'm offering you my end of the deal. So you better offer something too.
I mean, from our perspective, we don't feel any need for us to bargain with you. I mean, all we need to do is arrive at our destination and have fun. How easy! What part of those plans require us to bargain with you? You're the only one in trouble here.
I mean, sure, but I can't go home like this.
Wow, that sounds so rough. Oh well.
Don't give me that. I'm asking you for a reason. Hey, can't we work things out? Please?
Nope, we can't. We're going to arrive at our destination and have tons of fun, while you wait forever like a dog at that airport. Well, now you've learned your lesson, haven't you? That you really shouldn't go ahead with any weird plans without the money to back you up.
Okay, I get it. If I understand, that should be enough for you, right? So it's fine now, right? So I'm begging you. Just help me already. Let me go home.
Oh no, would you look at that? I think the reception's getting really bad.
Huh?
Man, what a shame. It seems like I won't be able to send or receive any messages for a while. A pity. I really did want to hear out all your worries, but it seems the world has other plans for me. There's nothing I can do with such poor reception. Too bad.
No, please wait. If that happens, I'll be in major trouble. You and the other moms in the group are the only people I can get in contact with right now. I need your help.
I mean, didn't you see? I can't magically will the reception to stop being fickle. So sorry. It seems I can't be a shoulder for you to lean on after all.
Why are you being so stingy? I'm only asking for a little bit. Just enough for me to get home on. Come on, can't you wire the money through a bank? Or some payment processor? There's tons of apps for that nowadays. Come on!
If I don't have good enough reception to send you messages, I certainly don't have good enough reception to access those apps, since they require an internet connection.
I don't care! Just do something about it somehow. I absolutely do not want to have to stay the night in a damn airport. You hear me?
What are you talking about? You should consider yourself very lucky. Even if it starts raining, you get to have a giant roof over your head, so you'll be just fine.
That's not the problem here!
Whoops, seems like the connection's about to go out entirely. I wish you luck in solving that little problem of yours. I'll be cheering you on from our destination.
What are you saying? How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't have any money. It's not a joke or an exaggeration. I'll even send you a picture of the inside of my wallet. If I do, you'll know that without a doubt, I do not have even a single penny in here. Huh? Hey, you're joking, aren't you? Why are you all quiet now? Were you being serious? Did your reception actually cut out? That's going to be a major problem for me, you know? If I can't get my messages to you, what am I supposed to do? I'm telling you, I can't even contact my family about this. God damn it all! Why are all my messages unread? Hello? Help me!
In the end, Yasmin gave up and finally called her husband to come pick her up. Thanks to that, she didn't have to wind up staying the night at the airport or anything. But after hearing her reasoning for why she was there in the first place and why she couldn't come back home, he became absolutely furious. She had children of her own, but she fully intended to leave them behind, all to go off and have fun. As a result, her husband completely lost faith in her as a person, and the two of them wound up getting a divorce in the end. Her husband wound up obtaining custody of the kids, and they went to go live with him at his parents' house. Yasmin wound up staying behind in the house they used to all live in for a bit. But in the end, it was in her husband's name, and it was eventually put up for sale. And of course, that meant she couldn't stay there, so she was more or less kicked out. And she didn't have anywhere to go. In the beginning, she begged those in our mom group, including me, to let her stay with us. She was pleading and crying to us. But of course, I turned her down. And so did the other moms. It seems that Yasmin was originally from a very rural area, so she had to go back home crying to her parents. Now she's there being put to work in the fields by her parents and her grandparents, wailing about her plight all the while. Thanks for watching! If you made it this far, give this video a like and subscribe to see more content just like this. Also, don't forget to leave us your thoughts in the comments section below. What did you think? Be sure to let us know. We're looking forward to your responses. See you next time!